Back in June, Xiaomi announced the new Mi 8, Mi 8 SE, and Mi 8 Explorer Edition, all of which have seemingly performed pretty well when it comes to sales. But just 3 months later, the popular Chinese brand is back with two new devices, the Mi 8 Pro and Mi 8 Lite. Xiaomi Mi 8. Physically, the Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro is a carbon copy of the original Mi 8 Explorer Edition thanks to its 7000 series aluminum frame that is sandwiched between two slabs of Gorilla Glass 5. Looking at the front, the same 6.2-inch OLED display complete with a chin down below and a notch up top is once again included. This notch is home to the in-ear speaker and an infrared facial recognition technology that will rival Apple's Face ID. Thankfully, those who prefer the more traditional fingerprint unlocking method are also in luck. After all, the Mi 8 Pro boasts an in-display reader. Xiaomi continues to expand its Mi 8 phone lineup. Today, the company announced the new Mi 8 Pro and Mi 8 Lite. In China, they're known as the Mi 8 Screen Fingerprint and the Mi 8 Youth Edition, respectively. The Pro is definitely the more interesting device, as it includes a built-in fingerprint sensor beneath the display. Other specs include Snapdragon 845 processor, either 6GB or 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage, 6.21-inch, 1080 x 2248 OLED display, dual 12-megapixel rear-facing cameras and a 20-megapixel front-facing camera. Face unlock in addition to fingerprint. It looks similar to the iPhone X, but instead of costing more than $1,000, the Mi 8 Pro starts at 3,200 Chinese yuan, $467, for the 6GB/128GB model. It starts shipping in China on September 21st. Moving over to the rear, the exact same design as the original is also included. This means that a vertical dual camera setup comprised of two 12-megapixel sensors has been fitted in the top left corner. One of the sensors boasts a telephoto lens that will allow for 2x optical zoom and should also improve bokeh images. While on the topic of cameras, a 20-megapixel selfie sensor has also been included up front. As with the original Mi 8 Explorer Edition, the Mi 8 Pro, which will eventually act as the international model, certainly doesn't disappoint when it comes to hardware. After all, powering the smartphone is Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 845. This is then coupled with the choice of either 6GB or 8GB of RAM and a very respectable 128GB of internal storage. Interestingly, unlike most of Xiaomi's recent devices, the Mi 8 Pro also offers expandable storage via a new microSD card slot. Elsewhere inside the smartphone, a relatively average 3,000 mAh battery complete with support for Quick Charge 4 Plus has been included in order to keep the lights on. Lastly, completing the setup is MIUI 10 based on Android 8.1 Aria.